In Beyond the Gates, the story takes a dramatic and emotional turn when Kat secretly conducts a DNA test on Ted and Eva, and the shocking results reveal that Eva is not Ted's biological daughter. The revelation completely upends the relationships within their family and adds a new layer of betrayal, confusion, and heartbreak to the already complicated narrative. It all begins when Kat starts noticing small but nagging inconsistencies between Ted and Eva. While Ted has always treated Eva with love and care, there's been subtle tension in their interactions recently. Awkward silences, defensiveness, and unexplained emotional distance. Eva, meanwhile, has begun asking questions about her childhood and why certain things in her past don't seem to add up. Kat, who's both close to Eva and suspicious of Ted's evasive behavior, starts to feel that something deeper might be hiding beneath the surface. The trigger comes one evening when Kat overhears a tense argument between Ted and his wife, Melissa, Eva's mother. The two are fighting quietly but fiercely about the past, and though they don't realize Kat is within earshot, their words are enough to make her suspicious. Melissa's tone is desperate and guilt-ridden, while Ted sounds angry and betrayed. The argument ends with Ted shouting, "You should have told me the truth years ago," before storming out. That's the moment Kat begins to piece things together. There's a secret about Eva's parentage, and she's determined to find out what it is. Acting on her instincts, Kat secretly collects DNA samples, a hairbrush from Eva's room and an old toothbrush belonging to Ted. She sends them off for a private DNA test without telling anyone, convinced that she needs to know the truth before the family completely unravels. During the waiting period, her guilt grows. She knows she's crossing a major ethical line, but her curiosity and sense of justice outweigh her hesitation. When the test results finally arrive, Kat's worst suspicions are confirmed. Ted is not Eva's biological father. The DNA comparison shows zero paternal match. Kat is stunned. Even though part of her expected this outcome, seeing it confirmed in writing hits her hard. She sits alone in shock, rereading the report over and over. The revelation feels like a bomb waiting to explode, and now she has to decide what to do with the truth. The next part of the episode focuses on Kat's internal struggle. Should she confront Ted directly? Should she tell Eva? Or should she go to Melissa, the only person who might know the full story? Kat ultimately decides to confide in her closest friend, who warns her that revealing this could destroy multiple lives, especially Eva's, who has no idea her entire identity is built on a lie. But Kat can't keep it to herself. She's angry at both Ted and Melissa for living under false pretenses and letting Eva grow up in a web of secrets. Later, Kat confronts Melissa privately. The confrontation is explosive. Kat shows her the DNA results and demands the truth. Melissa breaks down, admitting that years ago, before she and Ted were married, she had a brief affair with another man during a time when her relationship with Ted was falling apart. She discovered she was pregnant soon after but wasn't sure who the father was. Terrified of losing Ted and desperate to hold her family together, she chose to keep the secret, pretending Eva was Ted's child. Kat, furious and heartbroken, can hardly believe Melissa carried this secret for so many years. She accuses her of selfishness, saying she robbed both Ted and Eva of the chance to live honestly. Melissa pleads with her not to tell anyone, not yet, arguing that the truth will destroy everything they've built. But Kat insists that lies this big always come out eventually, and the longer they're hidden, the more damage they cause. The emotional intensity builds when Ted unexpectedly walks in.